Okay, so I'm just about ready to do the first system boot. I've got the RAM installed, the CPU's installed. Most of it was fairly straightforward. Particularly like the fact that you can see that there. The front panel is actually one unit. Usually this comes in separate wires. Probably the only tricky thing was putting in the extra. Well, both of the CPU powers were quite difficult. Fiddly, not difficult, fiddly to put in. It's quite nice that the back panel, you can see that there, that was already installed on the back, so you didn't have to push the plate in. That was nice. And what I did like about the case, it's no power on, so see if we can get it up. Everything falling out. So what I did like about this case, gently turn it up. So you can see that. So let's get the frame right. So you can see this is the first CPU cable, and this is the modular one. And what is nice is that you can just squeeze it in. There's a little gap just there. So that's quite good. Obviously, I'll probably need to do a bit of cable management later. But so far, so good. I'm just ready to do the system boot. We'll find out whether it works or not. It's also quite useful on the actual motherboard. Probably can't see that well. But on the RAM, just here, they actually tell you which RAMs to put in first. So, and everything else just fits in. Obviously, when you're putting these things in, you make sure that the one that doesn't have a pin, so the fitting cable has a block. Just make sure that the wires line up, and with the CPU, try not to kill it. You make sure that the arrow is matched on the arrow onto the motherboard. And that just makes a funny noise when you put it together. Sounds like it's being done in. Now I'm only just going to do a quick boot before I put the actual main put the fan on for the CPU. So I'm hoping it's going to post. Fingers crossed. Make sure we get that little LED on there. Where's the LED? The LED is in the corner there. Turn that away. Should just about get to see it. So we'll go, power on, plug it in first screen. And make sure I'm grounded. So make sure I'm grounded, just in case. So switch that on. Switch the power on. Nothing happens. Okay, press it on here in the front. Okay, the lights are on. Okay, we're getting some LEDs. Can you see the LEDs coming up? You can't see that well there. Some 36 there. Really close, but yes. 39, A2. Fans are working. Oh, when it cut off. Yeah, probably because it doesn't have a. Alright, let's reboot in. 32, 36. So this is the first time I've done at least 00. That, well, A note was the good stuff on the previous one, but that is looking pretty good. So I best put a hard disk on it and attach the monitor and some keyboard and a mouse. But that's looking good so far. And switch itself off, probably because it doesn't have a hard disk, I guess. I hope that's the reason. Okay.